Hey leaders, this is a quick tutorial about making all of your gospel community events in CCB for the rest of the session and only having to do it once and then making it repeat, as well as a couple things with attendance that I find helpful. So what you're going to do, get into CCB, get into your group's gospel community page, and then under the calendar, go and find the date. So we're going to do the week of the 27th just so we can do it this week. So we'll click Add Event here. You can also click it up here, personal preference, just clicking it down here. It auto-generates the date, so you don't have to fill it in later. You'll want to click Rooms and Resources Not Needed. If you click Rooms and Resources Needed, don't worry, you can go back in and just change the click box, and that'll allow you to move forward with inviting people. Put in the event name, whatever you like to call it, GC, Yuri GC, whatever you desire. And then event organizer is just the contact person for your GC, and then their contact information, their contact phone, so that if someone has questions, they can get a hold of them if needed. The key here is the checkbox that says make this event repeat. When you click this, it automatically sets to weekly and every week and the day that you're already on. And what this will do is when you set an end date, it will create an event based off the information we're filling out right now for every week, so that you do not have to go back every week when you want to invite people to GC through CCB and put in this information for time, location, event organizer, all those things. You can only do it once, and it'll automatically create those events. The last week is April of the 10th, so my last week on a Wednesday will be April 13th. Do that, go down here, click Save, and it's going to take us straight in to the event that we just created. But we also just created the events for the next 2.5, 3 months. Once this opens up, we're going to want to do two things. First, go into attendance settings. Click that, opens up. Don't worry about a limit, it's not needed, but the big thing is attendance grouping. We'll want to choose gospel community. You should only have one choice. If not, still choose gospel community. And then what I find very helpful is this checkbox that says send group leaders an attendance reminder. What this does is after the event transpires according to the time frame that you provided, it will soon after put an email into the inbox of the main leader and all of the assistant leaders saying, hey, your event has transpired, don't forget to record attendance. We get busy, and it's very helpful for me because it'll actually do it for the next 3 days if you don't fill out attendance. So it's very helpful. It automatically puts a reminder in your inbox. So click that and then click Save. After it refreshes, we're going to do one more thing in here. Go under Event Actions. You'll go to delete event occurrence. That would be bad. You'll want to go to convert to a single event. This allows you to actually invite people to the specific day, because CCB will not allow you to invite your group to a recurring event. It'll allow you to make a recurring event and then make a single instance of that into a single event so that you can then invite people to that occurrence. So January 27th, I went to Event Actions. Right here, there was a make it a single event. Clicked it, it refreshed, and then under Guest List, I'm now able to invite people. Earlier, this option would not have been here. So that's how you do that. Two more things. So that's, well, I think one more thing. That is creating events for the rest of the session, and then how to turn those events into a single event so you can invite people to gospel community. Quickly, I just wanted to overview what recording attendance looks like. If you know how to do that, you could stop watching at this point. If you just had some questions and just wanted to look at it, stay tuned. So I'm going to go into January 13th. We didn't have GC, but I made it for these purposes. What you're going to want to do is go in here, and once the event is transpired and you've set up the attendance grouping, this bar will become Record Attendance. You'll click that, and it'll open up a window, and it's pretty straightforward, pretty easy. You can select the did not meet, so if you get snowed out or you were doing a social event some other time, you can click that and then just tell us why you didn't meet. But you can see all the people that are signed up for your GC. You can click all their names. Click someone that wasn't there if everyone else was. Under discussion topic, I like to put the scripture we talked about. Usually that reflects the scripture that was preached on Sunday. Under event notes, this is just how things went. What went well? Do you have any questions? Did someone introduce tension into the discussion? If you had a question about how to move forward, put that in there. But if things were going well, just let us know that, hey, community time was good, hangout time was good. Then we moved into discussion and we talked about this, this, and this, and most people shared, and it all went well. Let us know there under praise and prayer request. This is the point where you put praises and prayer requests. And again, our pastors look at these every week when it hits their inbox whenever you fill it out, and they pray with you and along with you for your gospel community members, and sometimes they even send emails and things like that. People info says list new members, visitors, and people leaving the group for any reason. If you had someone visiting and you put an additional 2 people, then just down here put their name so we know who they are. If someone was out sick and you didn't put that in the prayer request that Annie was sick, just put that down there in people info so that our pastors know and can be praying for them. One last thing. Once you fill out event notes and praise and prayer requests and the people info, and you've selected who all was there, email an event summary and you have 3 options. And as you see in red, it is required. Please click the leadership only, group leaders, coaches, directors. This means it will only send to the main leader, the assistant leaders, and to our pastors. It will not send to anyone else. It will not send to your group members. So if in event notes you said person X was asked an awkward question and introduced tension into the discussion, if that were to happen, they don't get an email with that event note in there saying that they introduced tension into the discussion and made things awkward for everyone else. So please do not click the entire group and the leadership, and please do not click no one, don't send an email. That is not helpful. Please click leadership only, group leaders, coaches, and directors. This ends well for everyone because then no one has to know that everyone else thought that they made things awkward. So that is the tutorial about making all of your events for the entire session, and this is kind of what the attendance box looks like, and it's what kind of our pastors and leaders are looking for on this side of things. Once you do all that, click save, and it'll send out emails automatically. So that's it. If you have any questions or you need anything, let me know. Email me at justin.yeary, Y-E-A-R-Y, @augustgate.com, and I will get back to you as soon as possible.